Hi, and welcome back to With Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is stuck in their head a little bit. They are thinking over and over again about the same question or trying to find the right answer. And the concern or the challenge is, how do I get somebody to respond to my message? Or how do I get this person to let me back into their life? And it feels to me like with the Hermit in the reverse here, they're thinking, I kind of have to like go big or go home. I have to do something to really get this person's attention or make it clear that like I'm not, I don't want to like walk away. So this could be somebody who's going to like show up outside of your bedroom with a stereo on their shoulder or like holding up. Isn't that to say anything? Yeah. They feel like they have to do something to show that they really do care about you or want to be with you. Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chanting. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I won't lie, I've been dragging. I kind of just want to like chill, watch some I Love Lucy. But I'm here, you guys, because I would have missed you. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Dwayne. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Holy Yoga. How are we doing today? But I did get through my personal reading, so I did that, so that's nice. Hello, Amy. How are we doing? Yay, I thought so. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And I think we're going to start with, all right, we're going to start with the brand new deck that I have. This is the Love Oracle. It's kind of similar to that Situations deck that I love, but obviously focused on love. So this is somebody who's maybe thinking they need to make some big gesture or thinking maybe they need to do something a little bit crazy. So buckle up. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? Hello, Wendy. What else do we have? Healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. So this person could be concerned that part of your healing or the result of your healing is that you're not really easy to get access to anymore. They don't necessarily have the ability to rely on you to chase them. They know that you're not going to waste your time. So pursuit, toxicity, resilience, if they're doing little things here and there to try to get you to respond, maybe even things to try to get you to be angry at them, it's not going to work. It feels to me like this person used to believe they had a skeleton key, or like, I kind of want to say like all access. Like if I show up and I want to talk to you, I know you're going to talk to me. I know you want to talk to me. But now because of your healing, I feel like you're not going to chase me anymore. I have to do the chasing. And it's because this person owes you an apology. I'm not going to continue to chase you, or I'm not going to continue to like pursue something because you still got the same old shit going on. Like you haven't been changing, right? So, okay, you're not willing to chase me. You're mad at me. I owe you an apology. So, Five of Wands in the reverse, introspection, inner conflict, right? How do I get you to communicate when none of my old tricks are working? You're not going to chase me. You're not going to pursue me. Oh, well, that helps. It does look like this current situation is really making clear for this individual where they went wrong, what they should have done instead. And I don't think they're running from it. I think they're like, if it was on a piece of paper in front of them, they would be taking out the magnifying glass like, yeah, I did do that, didn't I? The truth hurts sometimes, and they're not always quick to want to assume accountability or admit they need to change something. But this situation has put them in a place that's a lot like a crossroads. You either take accountability or you shut up. I mean, that's kind of a brutal way to say it, but the only key that works having had that skeleton key earlier they thought they always had access to, the only key that actually unlocks or gives them access to you now is like a genuine apology. So you've thought about how you acted, you've thought about how you should have treated me, and you've changed your behavior. Welcome back. Anything less? What's that? I can't hear you. It's almost like you're speaking a different language. Oh well. That's the only thing that'll work. Hello, Felicia. How are you doing? Hello, Frederick. Hello, Sunstar. How's it going? And then the last thing we've got is obscurity. So the apology is not just one, I want to say it's not one prong, right? It's like I'm seeing a fork in my mind, which is kind of weird. So there might be like 4 or 5 things this person really needs to apologize for. And the trap here for them, yeah, it's a trap. It's laid perfectly out for this person. You might think you could apologize for 3 out of the 5. You might think you could apologize for 2 out of the 4. If you don't apologize for every single one of those things, whatever those prongs represent, you don't get access. And you might think you've got the ability to be real sneaky. Nobody knows what's going on. They figured you out. It's best to assume that they know exactly what you need to apologize for, because if you don't apologize for all those things, you're going to leave that opportunity on the table, because the person's going to say, okay, so you're not ready. You still don't want to admit that you did this, or that you said that, or that you promised me this and you broke that promise. Okay. Looks like accountability, I would rank you at like a C-, D+. They have to actually show that they have learned something. And the way they do that is actually acknowledging these things that they've kept secret, or the elements of their character or behavior that they were determined to conceal from you. So, skeleton key or skeletons in the closet, not going to be easy for them though. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So the thing that puts them in kind of a difficult situation, or in that crossroads, is this is not just like a little thing to them. Losing this Queen of Pentacles is not something that happens every other Tuesday, or something they would anticipate would be easy to forget or forgive themselves for. So, not an easy question, right? Have you ever had like an exam or a quiz and you get through the first 95% of it and you're like, dang, I just like blew right through that. I knew all the answers. I'm feeling pretty good. Haven't even taken that much time. And then you get to the last question and it's one of those essay questions. And now you understand why you have 2 hours to take this exam. Or now you understand why nobody else has finished that exam yet, right? This person, they felt like they had been able to get through certain things and they would be able to just kind of like waltz back into your life. But there's something, that essay question is basically the apology, right? If this exam were applied, or if an exam was applied to this particular situation, that essay question would be, please detail the ways in which you were secretive or tried to conceal things from me. Reveal those things to me, and then apologize and demonstrate how your behavior has since changed or improved. Go on. I'm listening. Like, it's not an easy question. It's like, oh, I don't want to. If you get a question like that in an interview, you're like, oh, okay, let me make sure I got it all. Probably going to forget something. This is someone who doesn't want to talk about all of the things that happened. Can I apologize for some of them? 10 of Swords, Magician, Page of Pentacles. No. The only way you get past this 10 of Swords is if you acknowledge all of the things. Hello, Jess. How are we doing? The only way we get Page of Pentacles or a new beginning is if you show you've actually passed that level. Have you actually made it to the checkpoint for that level that you're on? Did you actually learn all the lessons? Because if not, you're not going to make it past that level. If not, you don't pass the exam and you have to retake that course. You know? So it's a stressful feeling for this person. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Four of Swords in the reverse. But I don't want to give up. I don't want to look back on this and think, why didn't I at least try? I don't want to have like done all of this work so far, gotten to that last question on the exam, and then give up there. They're viewing this as a bit of a marathon, right? Yeah, I'm exhausted and maybe my muscles hate me right now. And maybe what I'd really like to do is just crumple up on the ground, but somebody handed me a bottle of water and told me I was almost there. And I did all of that training. I might as well try to finish the marathon. So they're looking at how much they've done, what they've fought for, or what they've already accomplished to get themselves in a better situation where they could potentially contact you. So are they just going to like turn around? Page of Swords. Six of Pentacles. 10 of Wands in the reverse. This all comes down to, are you going to take responsibility for the fact that you came across as heartless or cruel or aggressive? You did something that was selfish, right? Or didn't want to communicate. Wanted to make somebody feel like they were not your priority when maybe they should have been. I do feel like whoever you're dealing with, they're real stubborn. Are they a Taurus? Don't hate me. All right. Let's get a few from the classic. I'm sorry, the Gold of Lenormand. I don't know why I want to call this the classic. It looks kind of classic, right? All right, let's see what we get from the Golden Lenormand. Don't forget to bring the Dr. Pepper when you show up. I like it. Hello, Elise. How are you doing? What else do we have? Cheese is also an acceptable gift. It doesn't have to be Dr. Pepper. Or wings. I've been talking to my buddy about wings, so I can't stop thinking about needing some wings in my life. So we've got the ship and we've got the owls. Number 3 and number 12. There's some gossip or some chatter amongst friends or in the community about somebody who's moving on. I feel like this is people who know you saying it kind of feels to me like they've decided this Hermit in the reverse isn't worth their time. So I don't know if you've been talking about it. I don't know if people have noticed that you're not like spending time with this individual, but there are other people that are aware things are not going well between the two of you, that you're no contact or that you're mad at this person, you're sick of their, right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and be just a little bit judgy. Please do not post all your personal ish on social media. That being said, there are people who are talking about the fact that you are done. You're over it. You don't like this person. They have maybe one chance left, right? But the only option is with that apology. So I don't know if there are people talking about the fact that they know that this person owes you an apology, but there's a little bit of chatter going on. Like, hey, what's going on between those two? I thought things were going well. Looks like they're also talking about how things are going well specifically for you. You're going through healing. They may not know that's why, but they're seeing things go better for you in your life. Maybe you're looking better than you have. Maybe you're achieving more than you have. Maybe you just moved somewhere new and people are a little bit like, oh, dang. There's something about people talking about things going well for you and wondering if that's impacting in a negative way the Hermit in the reverse. And then we have stability, or the anchor, number 35. People feel like you're doing important things or you're successful in some way. Let's go with, this is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. What's up, Tiana? How's it going? Oh, I hope the holiday went well for you, Elise. I'm proud of you, Carrie. Good work. I like it, Tiana. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing? Ten of Lightning or 10 of Swords. Where do we have it? Oh, right up here. Ace of Lightning in the reverse, or the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Maybe if you had told the truth, things wouldn't have gotten to the point where someone decided they didn't want to talk to you anymore. Five of Pumpkins or 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Potions or Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Lightning or 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, maybe they heard me. I said maybe you shouldn't have lied, right? Maybe you should have told the truth. And now we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse, which would be, I should probably confess or talk about what it was that I was being secretive about. And the Queen of Pumpkins or the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody that I consider to be loyal, somebody that I consider to be a good friend or someone you can count on, has put me in the jailhouse, has told me they don't want to talk to me. The only way that I can make things right, 6 of Pentacles, is if I'm honest with them. Two of Pumpkins or 2 of Pentacles. So anybody want to tell me why this person also feels like you need to be honest with them about something? Did you lie about something? You don't have to tell me in the comments. I mean, you can. But this person feels like, okay, I'll tell you the truth. Okay, I'll be honest. Okay, I'll apologize. But you owe me a little bit of truth too. I'll give you some candy, but you got to give me some candy back. Did you ever have one of these pumpkins for Halloween? I sure did. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll tell you what really happened. In fact, I might even tell you all of the things that happened. But I got some questions for you too. Queen of Lightning or Queen of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Potions or 9 of Cups in the reverse. King of Swords or King of Lightning. I mean, I guess they're taking the whole be open or transparent thing to exactly where you want them to, because it's like, yeah, okay. I will admit I've been selfish. I will admit that I lied. I will admit that I hid things from you. I'm going to be completely honest, but it's going to be a two-way street. I'm not going to be fully open and transparent with you unless you do the same thing with me. Okay. So are you ready for that? Because that's how they're gonna approach it, apparently. Hello, Shin. Hello, Ground Zero. How we doing? Yes, lots of nosy people. That is accurate. What else do we have? Queen of Pumpkins. Which is the Queen of Pentacles, by the way. The Four of Potions or Four of Cups in the reverse, and the Six of Candles or Six of Wands. All right, so I do feel like if the two of you can, show the inside of your trench coat, whatever it was that you were hiding, right? If you both approach the conversation with a willingness to be a little bit vulnerable, but obviously honest, then I do feel that there's a lot of potential that you could find common ground or make things work. But it looks to me like, yes, this person has to be fully honest and they have to apologize to you, but they expect a little bit of honesty from you on something too. They feel like there's something you were hiding from them. All right, this is the Path of Shadows. Hello, Darth. How are you doing? Yeah, Ground Zero, I don't think it would be too shocking for you if you were to hear that there have been some people that said, it's funny that your name is Carmen because you were my karma. But I remain convinced that we all offer that at some point, right? You teach people lessons as you go through your journey. You just got to make sure that you're also learning those lessons, right? Avoidance. In the dance of shadows, I conceal and evade. Fear's veil keeps me distant in the dark's cool shade. Emotional intimacy? What? No, that sounds terrifying. Keep it away from me. No, ew. I like to be in the dark on my own, keeping my secrets and not answering your questions. Thank you very much. Obscurity. This is somebody who does not let people get to know them, at least not fully, right? But the universe is saying, I hope you've enjoyed your little solitude or, your lone wolf existence, because you don't have to stay in that situation. You can if you want to. If you don't change your perspective, if you don't change your behavior, that's what you're going to be able to keep on doing. Go for it. But if you want to actually enjoy something magical, then you have to actually change. A little piece in a cosmic puzzle. The universe only reveals its secret if you dare to dance in the starry dazzle. So you can live your life the way you've been living it. And you may have some good days, you may have some bad days, but you will never have the best of days because you didn't challenge yourself and change and, to be cliche or corny, reach for the stars. You were like, nah, I'll stay right here. I'm a little nervous that if I reach for the stars, I might fall off the ladder. You can ask my friends. I'm not afraid of falling off ladders or bridges. Don't do that. This is saying if you want to relegate your life to the obscurity and the avoidance of people, then do it. You have that right. You can choose that. But if you want to be with this person, you can't choose to continue to live in obscurity. You can't choose to keep them in the dark. You have to actually let this person see who you are. Demon, the temptation of living, the fear of regret. Dancing, again, a reference to dancing, among the ashes from the flames of hell. The temptation of living. So I could do these things. I could change my perspective. I could go be vulnerable and let this person in. Or I could admit that the fear is too much and I don't know how to actually let somebody get to know me like that. Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, what else do we have? This is the Gilded Reverie. What else do we have? That's what I'm saying, right? This person, it's not just one secret. It's not like, okay, I guess I really have to tell you that my name is D-Bag. I know. Why would anybody ever name their child D-Bag? But they did. They named me D-Bag. And all along, I've been telling you that my name is actually Carmen. That's not it. They're hiding things, and it's not just one thing. To be fully honest with you, it's not just okay, do you have 10 seconds so I can tell you what I was hiding from you? No, it's you're going to have to sit down. I got some things to tell you. But it's that process of finally opening yourself up to that emotional intimacy that helps you get upgraded to that next level. In other words, this is your checkpoint. Do you want to go to the next level in your video game? Or do you want to get stuck and fight the same boss over and over and over again? Hint, that boss is you. You're fighting yourself. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Yep, that's fair. That's fair. What else do we have? Oh, okay, all of that. So we've got the mice, the heart, and the anchor again. The choice is lose the love with this person. Mice is about loss, right? I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. Or create stability. You have to do it right. You have to come correct. You have to be honest and accept this invitation to be emotionally vulnerable and intimate. Or you lose this person. There's no middle ground. You can't negotiate this. It's either or. It's a crossroads, right? Pick one. Do you want to be totally yourself and see if this person loves you? Or do you want to just like walk away and assume that they don't? This is the Pause Tarot. Let's see, what else do we have? Hello, Justin. How are you doing? Ten of Swords in the reverse. So if you're keeping track, we got the Ten of Swords, not from the first one, the Egyptian Tarot. We got it from the Beginner's Tarot and from the Hocus Pocus Tarot. This is someone saying, yeah, there's definitely some issues. Yeah, there's definitely a challenge. There's a problem here. I could kind of lose my mind. I could go, and not change anything. I'm sure plenty of people do that in a situation like this. But I'm a boss. Look at the confidence coming through the King of Pentacles card. I could, I'm not going to do what everyone thinks I'm going to do. And freak out. Because I know how to calm myself down. I know how to ground myself. I know how to move beyond this like moment. So this is somebody who's saying, I can do this differently. I know in the past, I've really struggled to learn from those lessons or change that behavior or change my perspective, but I'm not going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to do it differently this time. I'm going to level up. I'm going to dance in the starry dazzle. Hey, what are you doing over there? I'm dancing in the starry dazzle. Leave me alone. I don't think they take you very seriously, so I wouldn't recommend that. We've got the Five of Swords in the reverse. Now, if somebody texts me like WID, I'm just gonna be like, I'm dancing in the starry dazzle. What are you doing? Okay, yeah. They really do get it. If I want to make this better, if I want this to actually get resolved, or if I want you in my life, there is only one answer. And the answer is I have to be honest about all the things that I tried to hide. if I'm honest with you, I know, or at least I hope, that I can actually have something real with you. But honesty is the cost, right, of admission. World in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. They're mad about something. And I feel like it's because they feel like you're okay with walking away, even though this is unresolved. This is like, this is making me feel the same way that a show getting canceled after you were promised another season and they left you on some like ridiculous cliffhanger. This is the like, come on, you told me there was going to be more. Come on. I don't want it to be over yet. I'm going to throw a little bit of a fit if it's actually over, right? So there's some passion here. Hello, Deborah. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. So we've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So I know I've created this image of myself. I may have been seen as a little bit materialistic, or I may have wanted you to see me as somebody who knows how to make a lot of money, or somebody who's successful, or somebody who has nice things. But part of the reason that I couldn't fully invest in a connection with you is I wasn't being fully honest about my stability or my financial success or what I was doing. I had to deal with some issues, clear up my financial problems before I could ever actually pursue a relationship. And for that reason, because there were these issues that I didn't really want to solve, I just kind of accepted that getting into an actual like long-term relationship probably wasn't something that I could do, because I'd always have this like, well, then I have to deal with this. Well, then I have to do that. Well, then I have to clean up that mess. Trying to think of a concise way to say this. I really want to have a puzzle table. I want a table that all I do, maybe I play cards on it too, but all I do is puzzles because I love puzzles. But I don't do puzzles right now because if I were to start a puzzle, it would be on my dining room table and then I'd have to move it when I eat or it would get like gross. So I just don't do puzzles, right? This is somebody who's like, I don't have a table, so I can't do the puzzles, which means I can't be in a relationship. They're just like, all you have to do is get a table. Like I could get a folding table probably for like $15, like problem solved, right? Really not that difficult. This person is letting something like that stop them or has let that stop them. And they're realizing now this is all like mental. I could just admit that all I need to do is spend like $15 on a puzzle table and I could get back in the business of doing puzzles. So, oh, that's funny. This was about puzzles too. A little piece in a cosmic puzzle. So this is someone acknowledging I have delayed this or I've made it seem like this is completely impossible because of something I didn't want to do. But at the end of the day, if I'm honest with myself, you are worth it. I'm not going to let that justify inaction, or I'm not going to let that stand in my way because I don't want to actually lose you. So Devil in the reverse, Four of Swords. Sign me up. I'm going to do that healing. Let's do this. All right. This is, oh no. This is the Overthinker's Oracle. It's trying real hard to like cause me issues, but I got it. I got it. Raise your hand if you were here when I threw them all over the ground. All right, what else do we have? This is the Overthinker's Oracle, by the way. Breakup, separation, ending of a relationship, marriage, etc. So part of the reason we have somebody that is thinking about what they need to do is because you're okay with walking away. You're done. You're like, meh, you're not going to do anything. So why should I wait around, right? Struggling. Yeah. See, they needed to sort through some issues that were impacting their finances or their ability to actually make a love offer. That's been their focus. But they think about this constantly. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I treated that person that way. I don't know if I've completely lost them or if I still have a chance with them. I know I owe you an apology. I don't want to be a player no more. It's really hard to say it that way. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm ready to commit. They want a relationship, but they know they have to make an offer that is legit because at this point you're okay with walking away. Do you still love me? Do you actually want something to do with me? Or are you okay with like not hearing from me ever again? They're worried that you have like fallen out of love, right? You loved me when I didn't deserve it. You may have been the person that showed them what unconditional love is. I'm so sorry. I never should have strung you along. They made it seem like there was something that you could have had. They made it seem like things could be different or, you know, they would figure it out or you would be important in their life. And then they just like dipped. I'm ready to see you face to face. There could be some concern that if they try to have this conversation on the phone or via text message, that this won't go well, right? How can I make sure that you understand that I have changed? Maybe you need to actually see my face when I talk to you. Maybe you need to see that I'm willing to show you how emotional I am or what my emotions actually are based on how I look, right? Because you might just block me. You might never want to talk to me again. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Illuminati. What's up, dude? How we doing? I like it. All right, this is the Romance Angel Oracle. What else do we have? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Question. Do you only ever have one soulmate? Question. Are all soulmates romantic soulmates? Question. If somebody is your soulmate, does that mean you have to keep them in your life no matter how they treat you? But if this person's doing right by you, if this person's changing, if they want to actually be responsible for how they treated you and invested in changing their behavior, use your discernment. They might treat you exactly the way you've been hoping. But this is somebody who feels like they won't love someone the way that they love you, that you're it, right? They compare others to you. They want a serious commitment. But have you already decided they're not the right person for you? That's their concern. This is the Golden Girls Tarot. The Sun and the High Priestess. I love this because the High Priestess also has that moon behind her. Makes a lot of sense because this is like gravitational pull and also a reference to secrecy, right? Or wisdom. So this is your current energy. Whoever you are, people are seeing you as having a glow up or you see things more clearly than you did before. Your energy is coming through as like rejuvenated, but wise. You're not falling for the same ish, right? Eight of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups. So there could be people talking about you, right? Remember the owls in the beginning of the reading? There are people saying, man, that person's looking like they're real happy, or they're, you know, really successful in their business, or I heard they just got promoted. This person's coming back around because they feel like they don't get another chance after this one. Because people are taking notice of you more than they ever have, and they feel like it's only a matter of time before somebody else makes you an offer or somebody else pursues you in the right way. Four of Pentacles. They would like to be possessive of you, but they feel like they no longer have that pull, right? They don't have you chasing them anymore. So they're concerned. How do I keep you if you're no longer interested? If you're losing interest, or if you're distracted by someone else, or you feel like I could never offer you what you're looking for, then I will lose you. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. Four of Cups. For some of you, this person is going to come back around and they're going to tell you how they feel, but they don't apologize for what they need to apologize. Remember, I saw a fork at the beginning. It's like there's at least 3 things this person needs to apologize for, maybe 4 or 5. And if they come back through and they apologize for like 1 or 2 of these things, and they haven't actually addressed the issues that caused the problems between the 2 of you, don't you go sign up for another round of that same, please. You've got to use your intuition. If this person has not done the work, if this person is not willing to invest with you, if they're still trying to get you to choose them without them choosing you, then you need to reject them. I mean, you got free will. You can do what you want. But I would like to see you in a happy relationship with somebody that knows how to be vulnerable or honest with you, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next live stream. Doodles.